What would you tell an alien journalist, that is, if he or she asked you, or I don't know if that alien even has a gender, if that alien asked you, how would you describe life on the planet? That's essentially what I asked for most of my previous guests that I've had on the show at the end of the episode. And I wanted to make sure that their answers were just front and center in this little mini series, which we're on part 4 of the alien question mini series thing. So anyway, right now you're going to have Dr. Abdullah Kudrath, Erica Blocker, and Bronwyn Shortino. Enjoy as usual. And also, if any of you know of someone who would like to be the next host of In the Shoes of, please do let me know. jnickel42@gmail.com. I had a couple of previous possibilities, but that fell through. No worries, but just let me know. All right, cheers.
I'd welcome him to a very beautiful place full of diversity and full of people working together. I mean, he would see not only the physical beauty of our world that we live in and all the varied life forms, but as he interacts with me as a human to try to understand our species, I would show him how different we are, but how well we can work together. And he's going to probably point out, well, what about all this? What about this war going on here? What about these people fighting over here? And I'll remind him that we have to go through struggles. We have to go through those dark times, because through that, we will learn, we will get stronger, and we will emerge as better, as more unified. So I think he would understand that. I'm sure they have their own struggles wherever they're from. He'll probably tell me a story or two about his world. And we will both look forward to coming out on the other end wiser and stronger, with more understanding of one another.
Yep, that's awesome.
I would say that life on the planet is amazing. You, like I said earlier, you have the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, there are no limits, and you have the power. Like, if you can set your mind to doing something, then you can actually do it. When you think about anything that you want to, like, you may try to think of something that's so big and crazy, but if you really break it down, you're like, oh, that's not that hard. I can just start here and take this next step, and then I'll do this, and then keep taking these steps. And before I know it, I will be exactly where I want it to be. It may not look how you thought it was going to look, but you can certainly achieve it. So I would just say that life on the planet is full of possibilities. It's beautiful. It's amazing. The world is made up of so many incredible people. And the true beauty is the relationships that you make with people and how you get to connect with them and learn from them. And it's like endless. It's wonderful. And I wouldn't want to be on any other planet, because I don't know what life is like out there in the rest of the galaxy. But I do know that I am fortunate to live in this time of, in space and whatever, because I wouldn't want to live in any other time frame. I feel like this is the best time to be alive, because we have access to so many different things, and one of those being the internet, which has made the world a much smaller place. So we have the ability to connect with people all over the world where we once didn't have that ability. So it just feels like, now more than ever is the time for us to really latch on to the possibilities and really connect with who we are and what we want to accomplish and what we're here to do, and really just go for it. I feel like now is that moment, and nothing is promised, so we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So I say that I love being able to live in the moment and have the freedom to choose to do what I want to do with my life, and have the freedom to live where I want to live, travel when I want, and express myself freely, and not feel like I'm going to be punished or killed for expressing my values, for sharing my talents and gifts, for just making my Erica mark on the planet. So that's what I would say about life here on planet Earth.
Okay, so first of all, I would say, wow, thank you so much for privileging me and honoring me to ask me this question, because I love, the intergalactic communications. I think they're very cool. So then I would say, you guys live in a very different way. You have perhaps a higher or an understanding on a different frequency to the one on Earth. So it might be difficult for you to understand the way that we interact. My belief is that all of us choose things that we need to master in our lifetime. And the things that come into our life are present to us in a way that allows us to learn the lessons we learn so we can actually master those things. The reason we choose to master those things is so that we can actually advance humanity forward in time. Sometimes the way that we learn those lessons takes us off our path and off our track. We don't realize this yet, but as humanity, we need to find the way to just have trust and faith that we will get the things put in front of us to allow us to learn things at the level we need to learn them to get us back onto our path so that we can move humanity forwards. And as part of that, at the moment, we are going through that struggle and the conflict, and we are being pulled a little bit from pillar to post. But progressively, more and more people will actually step forward into their mastery and into their greatness so that humanity as a whole can actually learn. And slowly we will actually see the planet turn around, wake up, and progress forward in a different way. And hopefully when we hit that point, Mr. Alien, you guys will be, more confident to actually come and spend more time with us. And we can actually learn more about the way that you operate and live in a way that we can actually, all of us, be fully empowered in our greatness together.
Hey, thank you so much for checking out this episode of In the Shoes Of. If you like or don't like the podcast, feel free to leave a review or reach out to me. My email is jnickel42@gmail.com. I can't promise you I'll get back to you right away, but I'll definitely try and get to it. Anyway, thank you so much for checking it out. Until the next time, see you later.